So in last class, we are discussing about images, right? And today we will discuss about the remaining two things. Let me create a new file and how this is going to be executing. I want to copy the nodes first. So you clearly observe that we have 4 cases to load the images. So case 1 is images are loading from the same folder. The second case is images are loading from separate folder. And images and HTML files both are in the different folders. That is the third case. Fourth case is image loading from the URL. We already know about it. So in the first case, what is the syntax we need to give is very simple thing. Image name dot extension dot jpg png whatever it may be. In the second case, first of all, we need to specify the folder name, then backslash, then image name dot jpg or png. In the third case, double dot backslash folder name and image name. In the fourth case, directly you can specify the URL. Okay, let's try to explore all these things one more time. The first case is very simple, straightforward. Whatever the local file, local image you have in the same folder, we need to open. So let me go and take with the case 1 first. Okay, so what about case 1? Yesterday we discussed about case 1. Directly, image is loading from the same folder. What about case 2? Case 2 is very simple, straightforward. Images are loading from images folder. Let me copy the image and images from the yesterday class. So 7 by 8. Okay, I have this image file and images folder also. Copy here and come to 8 by 8 folder and today folder. Inside this, I just want to copy the images. Okay, let me save these two files. First, case 1 file, I want to save as case 1. I want to save as image case1.html into 8 by 8 folder. Let me go for 8 by 8 folder. Image case1.html. We already done this. And the second thing is image case 2. How images are loading from images folder. We already have a folder called images. From images folder, I'm trying to loading the 2, 3, 4 images. Let me go to the 8 by 8 folder. Image case2 dot html. It's fine. So we already executing this. Case 1 is very simple, straightforward. Only we need to specify the name of the image. Then automatically I can able to see the image on top of the screen. Let me open this. Can you see and observe? The first image is loading very fine. And the second one also very simple. We are loading images from the folder called images. This images available in the root folder. Root folder is 8 by 8. Today root folder is 8 by 8. Inside 8 by 8, there is a folder called images. From images folder, we are trying to loading second image and third image and fourth image. Let me try to open this one also. Right click on this. Open in default browser. Can you see and observe? We have 3 images. I got loaded here. Okay, let me give the styles for this. This is not looking good. Style for IMG. Okay, width of the image. Let me give the width of the image 200 pixel and height of the image 400 pixel. I'm just arranging some size for the all images. I'm trying to giving all the images in the same size. Yes, please.
Sir, whole screen of how much pixel?
I didn't get.
Sir, you put it in put height as 400 pixel. So
Yes,
how much screen? matlab, how many pixels does a square screen have?
the complete screen.
Yes, sir.
The complete
Complete
screen.
screen.
The complete screen is based on your device resolution. See, some devices are resolution with 768 and 1024. Some high-end laptops are having a very big resolution, like 2048 something. See, that is based on resolution. Mostly we didn't give any fixed width, fixed height like this. In real time, all these things are going to be happened with the percentage mode.
Sir, when we design an HTML, sir, the is it not constant?
It is not constant based on the requirement. See, company will give you some requirement. I want to place all these images with this
Sir,
this
meaning
kind of.
once I have written code
Mm,
just like this, 200 pixel and 400 pixel.
mm.
If I am using big screen, then it will show. But
No,
if
sir.
I'm
No,
viewing
sir.
using
I
mobile,
am. Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you about percentages. Let me give the percentages like this. Okay. Can you see and observe? What is percentage mode now, and height is auto. When I say percentages like this
okay, okay,
25% based on your system resolution. Even you are using a mobile. In your mobile, it will occupy 25% of the width. If you are using a normal
okay,
desktop, it will occupy 25% of the width. 20%, let me give it 20%. Okay, let's see how this is going to be look like. If I'm giving percentage mode, in that particular complete screen, it is occupying 20%. Even though I want
okay,
to make this browser less, okay, the resolution is now very less resolution. This is tablet mode resolution. Even tablet mode
okay.
resolution also, it is occupying 20. Even you go for mobile, also, it will occupy 20. Can you see that?
2020.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So in real time, mostly people will give you percentage modes.
In real time.
In real time, yes. For your understanding purpose, I'm
Okay.
just giving like pixels. I just want to show you all the images are in
No,
the same
yes, sir.
folder.
Yes, sir.
Got understand? Huh?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me give the pixels also. If you want, you can do practice like this. This is a static value. Static value you could not give anytime. Okay, but this is the real time values. In real time, they will mention in the document how image size will be, how the icon size will be. Okay, based on that, you have to give the values. Okay, now all these images are coming fine. But now what my requirement is, I want to go for the third case. In third case, completely requirement is different. I need to create a new folder for HTMLs. All HTMLs in one folder. All my HTMLs in one folder, all my images in one folder. This is rare case. People will not use this one nowadays. Basically, this is old kind of thing. And inside the HTMLs folder, I want to create a third HTML file. So image load case3.html. This is case 3, but basically this kind of cases will not be happened in the real time. Okay, let me load the image now. img src // folder name is images, and we have the image called 2. Got my point? See, when I say like this, // from HTML folder, it will jump to images folder. 2 folders travel. Can you see now image got loaded? This is old scenario. Basically, people not using this kind of scenario nowadays. But for your understanding purpose, I'm giving this all now. Let me give the img src // images /3.jpg. And one more thing, img src // images 4.jpg. Okay, so let me apply the style sheet also. Style all imgs. I want width 20%, whatever it may be, and the height automatically height is going to be adjusting based on the width. Okay, so let's try to execute this. I can able to see all 3 images with percentage mode. Can you see this? I can able to see all the images in a percentage mode. This is basically a third case. Yesterday, I did a diagram. From the diagram, you can able to understand how the images are loading from the different folders. When we have HTMLs in one folder, when we have images in one folder, but I want to load that image from the images folder into HTML's folder, HTML file. See, whenever you want to try to like that, you can just go for the double dot backslash kind of thing. Double dot backslash images and slash 2 dot 3 dot something, 4 dot something. And the fourth case, you would understand third case. Is there any question about third case?
No question, sir.
No question. Fine. Let me go for the last case. Last case is very simple case. What is the last case? Is image loading from URL. Image load.
Sir?
From, yeah. Yes.
Sir, if an image is in desktop and my folder, HTML folder is in D or C drive.
No, it is not possible. Drive to drive jump, it is not possible. Not possible.
Sir,
you can try it. Let me show. I will show that also.
Sir,
from the drive also I will show.
Okay.
Okay, let me take some image here. Okay, so copy the image link here. This is loading from URL. SRC value I just given and load the image. You can load images mostly from the internet only. In real time, mostly images are loading from internet, not from the local system. In real time, all images are actually loading from the internet, from servers, from databases, not from the local system. Okay, now you have a question. What your question is? Sir, if I have image on top of desktop, can I load it? Sir, no. Okay, let me copy this image. Let me save this image on top of desktop. Save image as. Let me go to desktop and give some image called 11 something. 11, yeah. So 11 image got saved on top of desktop. Now I want to create a new program, image loading from drive. Your question, I'm actually telling you. Image loading from drive. Okay, from desktop, whatever it may be, or drive, whatever. Let me try to load the image from desktop. So img src. Okay, so get the path of the image. So image is basically available where? Image is basically available in the top of desktop. This is the image path, right? This is a 11 image. 11 image on top of desktop now. 11 image I downloaded, that was on top of desktop. But if you want to load this image from top of desktop, this 11, yeah. Maybe this is high resolution image. Let's see. What happened? Maybe the format is not supporting for us, that image. Let me take some other image. Save image as. On top of desktop, I want to save this. Let me give this one to 11. Okay, let me try to go to desktop. Desktop and this one. Right click on this image and go to properties. So for properties, you will be having the path of the image, desktop, right? This is the location. This is the location where your image is available now.
Yes, sir.
Just take the location from properties of the image. Right click on image, go to properties. This is the path basically. Okay, take the path.
Okay, sir.
Take the path and slash 11.jpg. My image name is jpg. Right. So directly you cannot able to load. You need to copy the path. So let me try to open this from the browser. What happened?
Slash.
Yeah, given slash.
Sir, path slash.
I given slash.
Wrong. Oh,
Why wrong? This is the slash basically we need to specify.
okay.
This is the slash backslash. Backslash only we need to specify. But image name is what? $1.jpg. Let's try one more time. Slash $1.jpg. See, from other drives it is not possible. From the same location, same drive only it is possible. Let me show. Refresh. No, image will not load. So when you cannot able to load the image, you can specify. There is a property called alt property. Alt text, alternate text you can specify. Path wrong. You can specify something. Path wrong. When you have path wrong, then only it will say path wrong. Otherwise, it will not show this alternate message for you. But here, this image is going to be showing path wrong. Something like this. Got my point? So from the drive,
Yes,
it is
sir.
not possible. From the drive, it is not possible. Okay, so this is about images. We have multiple cases to load images. The first case is image loading from the same folder. The second case is image loading from the images folder. And third case is images and all HTML files from the different folders. The last case is images are loading from the URL. 4 cases we done. Now let's try to work with the different kind of things today. In HTML, very important thing is forms. So mostly, if people are actually saying forms in the real-time web applications, in every web application, if you take a Google, if you take a Facebook, if you take a Twitter login, if you go for Insta login, people are having different kind of forms. Maybe sometimes sign-up form is available. Sometimes sign-in forms are available. Sometimes registration forms are available. For example, if you are going for banking system, you want to create a online banking system. You want to register with the bank. You need to give a lot of things, your first name, your last name, your bank account number, and again enter account number, and what is the password you want, and then again re-enter password. And after that, you need to give some PAN card details. See, whatever it may be, there are some registration concepts, registration fields. So forms are basically containing number of fields. Yes or no? Any form you take a sign-in form, you take a sign-up form, you take a registration form. Every form you will be having some kind of fields. The technical word of the box is called field. Is it correct? For example, if I want to create a
Yes, sir.
sign-in form, so if you want to create a sign-in form, what are the different kind of required fields we have? Tell me one by one. What are the different kind of fields we need to go for sign-in form? Username, yes, good. Then
Password.
Then sign in.
Forget password. Sign in.
Then sign in. Okay. So these are the different kind of fields which are going to be available for the sign in. Yes or no? So let me try to take these particular fields. What are the different kind of fields we needed for sign in form and all? But before that, all these fields are inputs. Field is a box or input. Field is a box or input. Input kinds, there are multiple kind of inputs are there. Input kinds are there. Input types are kinds, whatever. Input types. There are multiple kind of input types we have in the HTML. The one is type text. The one is type password. The one is type radio buttons. The one is type checkbox. You may give checkboxes also. Checkbox. The one is type submit. The one is type button. The one is type color. The one is type date. The one is type date and time. The one is type L. The one is type number. The one is type email. So like this, we will be having multiple kind of input types which are going to be available. Okay, refer the document. I will show the document of complete HTML. So if you want to follow the document, just go to the website called official website for all the web developers is MDN. MDN developers. MDN developers. MDN HTML content. All right, MDL HTML. You can go for MDN HTML. This is the official website for all the web developers. If you are learning HTML, if you are learning CSS, if you are learning JavaScript, the better website what you can follow is MDN. And there is some other website which is going to be very, very easy. That is called W3 Schools. W3schools.com. This is also a better website where people are learning these kind of web technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Suppose, for example, if I go to HTML here, go to HTML tab, then you can able to find out multiple concepts here. HTML. Can you go with the forms here? Down forms are there. When I go to the forms, there are multiple kind of form attributes are available. There are multiple kind of form attributes are available. See what is the type of the form? What is the type of the input is? Type of the input is text. I already discussed with you now. Type submit I discussed with you now. And there are multiple other attributes also there. Okay, so you follow W3 School or you follow MDN. MDN is also very, very good one where you can learn all the HTML concepts, where you can do practice by the code. You will be having good thing here for the HTML. You can just follow the HTML basics, introduction to HTML. Okay, HTML fundamentals, hyperlinks, text formatting, advanced text formatting. Okay, so there are multiple things, multiple kind of things which are going to be available here. You can just follow that. Okay, HTML tables not discussed till now. We will discuss now tables also. Can you go input types here? Just refer the input types. What are the types of inputs which are available? Can you see and observe? Can you see and observe what are the different kind of input types which are available here? Can you see and observe here? This line?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there are multiple kind of input types which are available. One is button, one is checkbox, one is color, one is the date, one is email, one is image, one is month, one is number. See, there are a lot of input types available. You can do practice from this also. For example, you want to try to understand how input type button is working. So just click on this link and you will be having an example code also available here. You will be having an example code also. Input type button. Input type button value. What is the value? The text, the title of the button. What is the value here? Add to favorites. Add to favorites is the value. Okay, let me use the add to favorites also. And this button was basically styled class given and class code also they written. But I don't want to specify the CSS right now. You can just follow this kind of thing. This is a simple button. Input type checkbox. Can you see the checkbox code? How checkboxes will be reflect? What is the output of the checkbox? Can you see the checkboxes here? Input type checkbox. When you see the input type checkbox, you'll be having this kind of checkboxes kind of. Input type radio. Radio is not using nowadays, but you can learn radio also. Input type radio. What is the kind of radio button is? What is the kind of radio button? You can just write. Can you see how the radio button will be? Any one of the selection. Maybe mostly people are actually selecting gender section. In gender section, they will select some male, they will select some female, they will select some others kind of things. Gender selection by the radio buttons. Okay, so there is a one more input called a range kind of input. What is the range kind of input is? What is the range kind of input is? This is some kind of range options you can select with. See volume increase, volume decrease, or price, low price, high price. In Amazon website, in Flipkart website, lot of shopping cart websites, you can able to find out this kind of option. So select from low price to high price. Okay. So this is the kind of range, type range button. Okay, we will see all these things one by one. No worries about it. Okay, let me go to the multiple use cases, multiple examples. Type range is there, range. And one more is select option. Select options. Okay. These are the different kind of attributes we need to learn for the inputs. One by one we will see. Okay, first of all, sign in use case we will see. What are the different kind of fields required for sign in here? Username and password, sign in word. Let me go. Let me try to create with the form. Okay, one more important thing. Forms are creating with form tag. Forms are creating with the form tag. In form, a lot of fields we have to take the input. Every field is a input. Input have types. See, I already written the types here. A lot of types I written already on top. Okay, so one is the text, one is a password, one is the radio, one is a checkbox. I written all the types also. Mostly we will learn all the types here. Type range, okay, type kind, type email, okay, type tell is something like telephone number you can specify. Okay, there are multiple kind of types we have. Understand these 4 lines. Forms are creating with the form tag. In form, a lot of fields we have to take the input. Every field is an input. Input have types, text, password, radio, checkbox, range, email, something. Okay, let me try to create a new program which is about a simple sign-in form. Let me close all these examples here. Let me create a new, save it as sign-in form. Sign-in form.html. Okay, so I already told you forms are creating with the form tag, open form and close. And what are the fields required? The one is input, type, text, and placeholder. Let me tell you placeholder also. Enter username here. This is self-close tag. And one more input, type, password, placeholder, enter password. And one more thing, input type submit. Input type submit. And value can be submit. Now try to execute this program. Very simple program, straightforward. We have 3 inputs. We have 3 inputs here, but this is not feel good. I just want to make some style for the form. What I want to do is I want to make all the form to center of the screen. That is our first thing. I want to make this form a center of the screen. Okay, Control X, Control V. That's fine. Now, after the each and every input is also inline tag. Input also inline tag. So that is the reason I am giving a breaks here. Let me give breaks here. Break. And let me take multiple breaks. Control C. Control V. Control V. Okay. Let's have output one more time. When you can see the output, the form was adjusting to center of the page, center of the screen. Can you see and observe? Okay, let me give the H2. And this is sign in form. And for this H2, I want to give a small style background color black and color white. simple style. Okay, don't worry about the style sheets and all. We will discuss again on style later. Right? So now let's see the form. Form is feel good now. This is simple sign-in form, and this sign-in form is basically occupying full width of the page. But I don't want to occupy the sign-in form for full width of the page. Then what I can do?
Border.
I don't want to occupy the form completely full width of the page. What I can do is I just want to go for some style for the form. Style form width 40% or 50% of the screen. Okay, now you can see the form. The form was arranging for center of the screen. Can you see now, sir? Oh my God, what happened? Not saved. Okay, let's try to provide a background color for the form also. Background color for the form. It's a brown one. Can you see and observe now? Form was the center of the screen. Form was basically arranging for center. But background colors and all I'm just giving to you. Just try to understand. Okay, better we don't give any background colors. This is not feel good. Okay, so that's enough. This is simple sign-in form. Okay, let's try to enter something in the form. Let's try to enter something in the form. Okay, enter. Where is username? Something got missed. Okay. Input. Okay, double quotes missed. Anything is missing? That's fine. Let's try to execute one more time, and I'll be having this one is by watching this placeholder, what you can able to understand. This is placeholder test. By watching this placeholder text, what you can able to understand. What about the first box? What about the second box? What about the submit? So user can able to easily understand. Okay, I need to enter some username in the first box, and username can able to understand. I need to enter something in the second box by the placeholder. If I try to enter something, automatically placeholder will go on. Suppose I want to enter some username, automatically placeholder will go on. I'm trying to entering some password, automatically placeholder will go on. Can you see and observe? Placeholder is basically available until your text was entered. Okay. So now I'm trying to entering something, but user not entering the username, and he is directly entering the password. Okay, and user trying to clicking on submit button, but it is submitting now without entering username. Also values are taking by the form, but I don't want to take like that. Then what we need to do is I just want to give a simple HTML validation called a required validation. When I say required like this, those fields are compulsory required. Those fields are compulsory required. See, when you refresh it, when I click on submit, it will not directly move to the sign in. What it is asking me, please fill out this field. Without entering this, I cannot able to submit the form. Okay, I am filling the first box. Sir, meeting is going to be ending in 1 minute. Please join one more time.
Okay, sir.
Got my point, I think so. So I'm trying to clicking on submit here again, and it is not actually submitting. Please fill out the field. It is asking me again, please fill the field. Okay, I'm trying to enter in something like this, and click on submit button. Now it is going to be taken. So this is a common HTML validation, a required validation. What about required is compulsory? We need